Jordan Greer, heavyweight, Ohio. Jacob Christensen, Northern Illinois heavyweight from Durham, California. Back with Isaiah Lyle, I'm Sam Hyman. Glad you're with us on ESPN+. Ohio at the moment with the advantage. Team score 16-8. And at heavyweight, Ohio has an advantage with the number 28th ranked guy in the country, Jordan Greer.
He's going to come out here and wrestle like the 125s that we're going to see here in just a second. A very athletic heavyweight. Christensen is as well, being a former 197, just like Greer. But I think in this case, it's going to be to Greer's advantage.
Jordan Greer transitioned to heavyweight second semester of his sophomore year. High school, he wrestled at 197.
You're going to see, again, kind of the way Garrett Thompson did in that 174 match. He's going to work from the top position, kind of grind him out, and find a spot to maybe actually pick up the turn, pick up the fall. If he can get that wrist to the back already, we might get it earlier than expected.
Jordan Greer, redshirt senior from Avon, Ohio. Out of Avon High School, coached by Jeremy Johnson in high school, former Ohio wrestler, two-time All-American. So learned from one of the best. And he is making a statement during his latter stages, now healthy as a Bobcat, NCAA qualifier last season. And here he is, top 30, inside the top 30 in the nation at heavyweight.
He's very much going to be one of those guys, I think, that come national tournament time, if he's feeling his best, he's going to be in that kind of blood round, the round of 12, trying to figure out, does he get to place or not at the big tournament? As a quick stalling here comes out for NIU. Greer, again, just doing enough on bottom, or on top, excuse me.
1 point escape for Jacob Christensen. And yeah, it will be fascinating to see what happens down the line for Jordan Greer. He placed third at the 2024 MAC Championships. First Ohio heavyweight to make the NCAA. As I mentioned, he qualified since 2019.
So that was a good group there for the Bobcats as well, as Greer shot a little spread out there. His arms were high. It was a good job by Christensen to catch him in that front headlock, but Greer clears out well. Now Christensen tries to get to it, but Greer just too quick.
Three points again. So 2 takedowns for Jordan Greer. 14-4 record. 5 falls this season. That leads the team. Win by fall. End of the first period. And Mr. Jordan Greer in control.
6-1 instead of 7-0. Didn't decide to join his teammates. Like many of them been out to that 7-0, 11-0 lead so far today.
It feels like, it's been every round. Landon Johnson, the big statement, win by tech fall for Northern Illinois.
So they're going to go double caution? You say they both went early? It's a rare one. You don't see a double caution too often. But Greer still quickly up to his feet to start this second period.
With a 1 point escape, Jordan Greer last weekend grinded through a win, 5-3 by decision.
Yeah, it was one of those days where kind of Greer came out not on fire. It almost was like he wasn't feeling quite himself on that one. But today looks a little bit stronger, looks a little bit quicker.
He has made some statements already this season. Took down Cleveland State's Daniel Buknavich, the MAC runner-up last season in the MAC Championships.
And that's what kind of sets him up to be one of those top MAC guys and have a chance to knock on that top 8 door, I think. It's going to have to be the right national tournament, but he's got the skills and certainly the drive to do it. As he feels like a workman-like kind of major attack is going to be the one that comes here. Pick up another takedown or two somewhere. Ride him out, get the riding time point. As he gets to a leg, now he's just got to drive through it. It looks like he's going to. Oh, he tried to go big and lift him all the way through. Now he does.
And Greer gets the 3-point takedown. Just pure strength.
He wanted to go even bigger. He tried to lift through the crotch and go all the way up and down, but good job by Christensen to get his hips back just enough to kind of stay away from being helpless in the air.
Typically, this would be the last matchup at heavyweight, but we started at 149, so we'll have 3 more on the lighter weight side after this heavyweight duel is done.
As we get through the second period, we would love to see Jordan Greer get the Tecker pin here. Really put the Bobcats in a solid position, as these last 3 weights are really going to be a good opportunity for the Huskies to get back in this one. Certainly with Blake West coming at 125, he's got a real chance at 6 points.
Blake West, definitely the big-time story for Northern Illinois, a guy that has an excellent shot to win the MAC championships at 125. We'll get to him in a little bit.
Christensen almost thrown himself over. Greer would have happily welcomed that. Again, pick up a pin. As he goes ahead, decides to cut him 10-2 with the riding time point pretty much locked up here. So he's got the major essentially locked up as long as he doesn't give up anything. Now he just wants the tech.
Joel Greenlee said we got to pick it up here.
Coach Greenlee knows the tech would be a lot more helpful than just this major. That's what Greer's got to get to. He needs a takedown and a turn, 50 seconds. Christensen doing a good job of sitting low. As again, being one of those 197 guys, maybe doesn't have quite the same size that Jordan Greer does. So just the body composition kind of makes it harder for Greer to get under him. But he gets to a leg this time. He's going to go big again. Cuts middle, easily gets up under him, but he's got to get the turn here. Coach Greenlee says cut and go. 20 seconds to go get it. And he's to the leg. He's got to lift and get through it.
He's confident in his heavyweight.
He lost the grip, so now he's got to try to throw him through. Deep underhook, 10 seconds to go. Jordan Greer's just got to fight through this one, try to find a way. He's still looking at the 12-point major, and that's probably what it's going to finish as. It does.
So Jordan Greer, with his 15th win overall this season, he's 4-0 in the MAC, and he wins by major decision to give Ohio 20 points on the team scoreboard to NIU's 8. And that is typically the end of a duel, but we started at 149, so